There's a gold record floating in interstellar space right now, in case aliens find it. Mars has blue sunsets, and somewhere out there, a moon has more water than every ocean on Earth combined. Here are 24 more real space facts that sound completely made up. Number 1. Saturn's rings stretch out about 175,000 miles wide, wider than the distance between Earth and the Moon. But they're only about 30 feet thick. Scaled down to the length of a football field, they'd be thinner than a sheet of paper. Number 2. Both Voyager spacecraft carry a 12-inch gold-plated record into interstellar space, loaded with greetings in 55 languages, music, and images of Earth. A message built on the chance that something out there might one day find it. Number 3. Sunsets on Mars are blue. It's the exact opposite of Earth. Fine dust in the Martian atmosphere scatters blue light toward the horizon instead of red, and NASA's rovers have photographed it happening in real time. Number 4. Jupiter's moon Europa is covered in ice, but underneath that shell scientists believe there's an ocean holding more water than every ocean on Earth combined. Coming up, a photograph of nearly 3,000 galaxies hiding in an empty patch of sky, and a rover that took its own picture on another planet. Number 5. The pillars of creation are towering columns of gas and dust in the Eagle Nebula, several light-years tall, where new stars are still being born. The Hubble Space Telescope captured its iconic high-definition portrait of them in 2014. Number 6. In 1995, the Hubble Space Telescope stared at a patch of sky that looked completely empty for 10 straight days. It found nearly 3,000 galaxies packed into that one tiny, seemingly blank spot, a patch of sky you could cover with a grain of sand held at arm's length. Number 7. NASA's Perseverance rover has taken its own selfie on Mars, using a camera mounted on the end of its own robotic arm, stitching dozens of individual images together into one photo, taken on a planet tens of millions of miles from home. Number 8. When NASA's New Horizons spacecraft flew past Pluto in 2015, it photographed an actual heart-shaped glacier region hundreds of miles across, now named Tombo Regio, visible as a bright, unmistakable heart shape from space. Coming up, a moon with rivers and rain that could dissolve a boat, and a radio signal from 1977 nobody has ever explained. Number 9. Saturn's moon Titan has lakes, rivers, and rain, but none of it is water. It's liquid methane and ethane in a climate cold enough to make natural gas fall from the sky. Number 10. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, but it also spins the fastest. A full day there takes under 10 hours, which means its own rotation flattens the planet slightly at the poles. We're almost halfway through. If you've made it this far, the rest get even stranger, starting with a planet that spins in the wrong direction entirely. Number 11. Venus rotates in the opposite direction from almost every other planet, and it does it so slowly that a single day on Venus lasts longer than its entire year. Number 12. The moon is drifting away from Earth, about 1.5 inches farther every single year, roughly the speed your fingernails grow. Number 13. The sun's core is so dense that a single teaspoon of it would weigh more than a car here on Earth, even though the sun itself is almost entirely made of gas. Number 14. In 1977, a radio telescope picked up a 72-second signal from deep space, so unusual an astronomer circled it on the printout and wrote "Wow" next to it. Decades later, nobody has ever explained what caused it. Coming up, the real reason astronauts can see rings of light glowing beneath them, and a planet in our solar system that would actually float in water. Number 15. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station don't just see the aurora, they see it from above, glowing green and red rings wrapped around Earth's poles, visible from hundreds of miles up. Number 16. Saturn is the only planet in our solar system less dense than water. If you could find a bathtub big enough to hold it, Saturn would actually float. Number 17. During a total solar eclipse, the moon blocks the sun's surface completely, revealing the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona, a glowing crown of plasma that's invisible to the naked eye at every other time. Number 18. Neutron stars are so dense that a single teaspoon of one would weigh about 1 billion tons on Earth, roughly the weight of every car on the planet, combined, in one spoonful. Coming up, the moon that shouldn't exist by the normal rules of the solar system, and one last fact that ties the whole story together. Number 19. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is bigger than the planet Mercury, and it's the only moon in the solar system known to generate its own magnetic field. Number 20. Astronomers estimate there are roughly 70 sextillion stars in the observable universe, more than every grain of sand on every beach and desert on Earth combined. And that's just the ones inside the part of the universe we can actually observe. Coming up, a small moon that looks exactly like a famous movie space station, and the 2 photographs that changed how humanity saw its own planet. Number 21. Saturn's small moon Mimas has one crater so enormous, relative to its size, that the whole moon looks almost exactly like the Death Star from Star Wars, and NASA's own photos of it get compared to the movie constantly. Number 22. Pluto and its largest moon, Charon, are locked together so precisely that they always show each other the same side forever, like 2 dancers frozen mid-spin. From the surface of Pluto, Charon never rises or sets, it just hangs in one spot in the sky. Number 23. In 1968, the crew of Apollo 8 became the first humans to see Earth rise over the moon's horizon with their own eyes, and the photo they took, simply called Earthrise, is still one of the most reproduced images ever taken. Number 24. In 1972, the crew of Apollo 17 took a photograph of the entire sunlit Earth from about 18,000 miles away. It's called the Blue Marble, and to this day it remains one of the most widely distributed photographs in human history. Follow the channel for more facts like these, and drop a comment telling us which one of these 24 blew your mind the most.